Hey, it's 6:45 a.m. and Tristan and I are outside of Tower City in Cleveland, Ohio, waiting to play Jet Lag the Game, which is basically hide and seek across the whole city. And we're going to get started once Katie and Corey show up at 7, and I'm going to be posting throughout the day to keep you guys updated so you can play along. Hey, so we're in our hiding zone.
Yep.
Katie and Corey just sent us a question asking if our nearest airport is the same as their nearest airport.
It is.
It is. We are both closest to Burke Airport, and they are in Tower City right now, so we just gotta wait and see what their next move is. So we just got asked another question. They asked if we are on the same transit line as them. They are currently in Van Aken on the blue line, and the answer
We are.
is yes, we are on the blue line. Hey, so we've moved. We're exploring our hiding zone a little bit, which is within a quarter mile of our train station. And Katie and Corey just asked us, they started a thermometer question, which is they started in Van Aken and moved east half a mile and asked if they were hotter or colder. And the answer is that they are colder. They have moved further away from us, so we let them know that. All right, they asked for a 1 mile radar. So are we within 1 mile of Lee and Van Aken? And the answer is no to that.
Weird question.
Yeah, we're not quite sure why they did that. And then they also just asked us to send a photo of any building from the entrance of the train station. So we gotta walk back because we were out exploring our zone. So Katie and Corey just asked if we are closer or further from a commercial airport than them. They are at East 55th, and we are closer. We're closer to a commercial airport than Katie and Corey map. So we haven't really been talking about it, but every time that the Seekers ask us questions, we get to draw cards with bonuses on them, and some of them have curses which make it more difficult to find us. And we just hit them with the Curse of the Lemon Phylactery, which means they now need to go get off the train, find a lemon, and affix it to themselves for the rest of the run.
And if they don't, we get 30 bonus minutes.
Yeah, so have fun with that. Alright, so we got another question update from Katie and Corey. They asked if we are within 1 mile of the entrance of Constantino's Market, and the answer is no. We are not.
They were there picking up their lemons.
Right, from the curse.
They have since left.
Right, and from that question we drew another curse where they now have to go and get an egg, which is going to be their new team member, and they have to make sure it doesn't break before the end of the run. Never mind about the eggs. They couldn't find less than a dozen eggs, and we didn't want to waste all that food, so we just redrew. So they're free from that curse. It's 1:30, which means it's our turn to be Seekers, and Katie and Corey, you guys have 45 minutes to go and hide, starting now. Alright, so we get released in 5 minutes, and we've been doing some thinking, and we think that our plan is to try to book it down to the train station so that we can make the 2:15 train down to the East 79th Street on the blue or green line, start a thermometer as soon as we do, so that we can figure out whether they are on the east side or the west side of the city. So our thermometer was colder, so we got off the train at Shaker Square. We're going to go back to Cleveland, and in the meantime, while we're here, we're going to do a 10-mile radar and see if they're within that. Alright, so the 10-mile radar was a hit, which means we are going back to Tower City.
Yep. And then we're gonna hit them with the closest to coastline.
Yep, and that should eliminate the waterfront line, because we don't want to be back there.
Nope.
Alright, we talked it over, and while we're on the way on the train, we asked them for a picture of any building that they can see from their train station entrance.
Yep. Give us something to analyze while we're on the train.
Yep. So that picture looked pretty suburban, so we're thinking they're further down the west line, or the red line.
Pretty confident.
So we're gonna try to do a half-mile thermometer, just split that in half, and see what it gives us.
Yep.
So our thermometer from Lorraine to Cuddle was warmer, and we just went up, and we did not see that building that they sent a picture of at Cuddle.
We're pretty certain they're at 117.
They pretty much have to be. So we're gonna go there and look for that building and make sure it's there.
Yep.
Hey Tristan, we're at the 117th station exit, and
Look familiar.
that building looks pretty familiar.
You can tell by the
So-
way that it is.
I think we got them.
They're somewhere within a quarter mile.
Yeah. So we're gonna ask them what the tallest structure in their sightline is.
Wish us luck.
So we explored the southern half of the zone and didn't see them. And then we decided that instead of exploring the full northern half, we would ask them if they are closer to or further than from an airport than us to roughly chop the zone in half. And they are further. So that makes our jobs a little bit easier. So we got hit with a curse, and now we've got to spend 5 minutes
We got to go.
having fun at the fun house and send Katie and Corey 3 pictures and bring them back a souvenir. But we know that the fun house is further away than from them than we were when we got the curse. So, you know,
Some info.
yeah. Alright, I forgot to mention earlier, we sent a question asking if they were in Lakewood, and the answer was yes. And now we're asking them to send us a picture of a tree, because we still have no idea where they are.
We cannot find the tall building that they sent.
No,
And we have looked a lot of places.
it does not exist. Alright, now we asked for a selfie, and this is what they sent us. Basically the same picture as the tree.
Basically.
So it wasn't actually that helpful of a question.
Oh wow.
Found them. We just needed to go slightly further down Madison Avenue.
150
So close. Oh my god. I'll post the time in a minute.